Hello out there on the internet. Welcome to my first video on welding. First video in what I hope to be a series of videos regarding welding, documenting my experience. I have no welding experience, never welded before, and up until a few weeks ago I didn't know anything about welding, but I started reading up, and the more I read, the more questions I had. And I decided that probably there's more people out there, especially in the UK, thinking about picking up welding, and they don't know where to start. So I did some reading, so maybe you don't have to. I hope my videos will help somebody. So today, the focus on the first video will be my welder by Paton, Ukrainian company. I've decided to pick up this welder because first of all, I wanted to make sure that my poor welds will be a result of my lack of skill and not because I picked up a bad machine. Secondly, it's Ukrainian companies. With the war in Ukraine going on at the minute, I decided to support the economy. Also, I hope that because it's been made in Europe, the quality will be a step up from what we can get from China. So it's not a base model. It's well, I'd like to think it's a decent machine, but also people on MIG welding forum in the UK had some good things to say, so I decided to give it a go. So in today's video I'll be unboxing it, although I already had a look inside and I've seen what's in it. For your benefit, let's pretend it never happened, so I can show you what you get when you pick it up from welding supplies direct in the UK. So the particular machine that I've got is Paton Standard MIG-200, as you can see here. And behind it I've got MIG welding torch that came with it. It came in a separate box. It's by a company called Star Parts. It's a 3-meter torch. The lead quality appears to be quite nice. It's got articulated end in here, but nothing else to say about it for now. Right, onto the welder itself. There's another set of leads in here. So there's a stick welding torch and a grounding cable. We'll open them up in a second. Then there's a gas hose with a, I believe it's 3/8 connector at one end and just clear end on this end to take a spigot. Some bubble wrap. Some more bubble wrap. And the machine itself. Let me see if I can lift it with one hand. Okay, here it is, nothing else in the box. So the first thing that caught my eye was relatively poor finish of the enclosure. As you can see, there's plenty of bubbles and some scratches, so not something I expected for £600 worth of a machine. Anyway, moving on. That is the front of the machine. There's a lead at the front for ease of changing the polarity. Looking inside, the wire feeding mechanism is made out of metal, so that is a step up from some more budget-friendly machines they can get out there where things are made out of plastic. There's a bag of parts in here with a gas quick release and another wire feeding roller for 1mm and 1.2mm MIG wire. This machine is capable of taking 5 kilogram spools of wire. I'll set this machine up maybe in a future video. Moving on to the back of the machine. There's a gas connector, power on and off switch, power lead, and a fuse, I believe. This is what the data plate is telling you, and I'll dedicate another video to it because the machine came from Ukraine and it's fitted with a European style power plug. So a quick look at the rest of the items in the packaging. There's, as we spoke, gas hose, nothing to report here. Also, there are the two leads for stick welding. These appear to be branded. I believe that Binzel is a reputable company. So that's what you're getting. These connectors are called DINS connectors, and I believe this is the larger size. These are 12.5 or 13 millimeters in diameter. No idea how to judge this, but it appears to be quite heavy and feeling nice in hand. And this ground clamp, that is actually quite nice because I did look at some of the clamps that come with Clark's machines, and they're nowhere near as chunky and reassuring as this feels in hand. So it's got the brass jaws. It's got a braided copper connecting the two sides of the jaw. The crimping here is good quality. I think it's a nice set of leads as far as leads go.